What's up, everybody? This is your boy Snow Nasty representing Corpse Can't Laugh, and I am bringing you a game of binary domain online multiplayer. This is TDM, and really quickly, I'm gonna say this right now. This is gonna be one of those games that go under the radar, both single campaign wise and multiplayer. Because this game just came out not too long ago, and it's already, you know, dead in the water as far as multiplayer goes. If you're looking at this and you're like, oh, it's a sci-fi shooter thing, it's very minimal, and if you've seen the cover, you're like, what the fuck? That cover looks like something out of PlayStation 1 years. Look at this. I die and I'm kind of got the last stand, and then I'm really dead. It's kind of cool, kind of annoying. If I had a meth pack, I could have brought myself up. And as you look in the upper right corner, you see the quick reaction thing under the level 12. So there's like little perks and shit too. I just wanted to point that out. And on the lower left, you see the things changing, yellow and green. Recoil, absorption, or some shit like that. So there's like little perks and shit in here too. But there is nothing really sci-fi about this shit other than, what your other game with perks would do. I think I got shot here again, just to show it, and I was about to live, and you gotta shoot your targets twice because of that shit. So, and you look at his mega strength, bullet upgrade, bullet guard. He killed me kind of quickly, and that was because of that. Anyway, this game is like dead in the water. People are not playing it. I think it's a pretty cool game. Reviewers said something that kind of alerted me, which makes me think that SEGA may have known this already. But they say that the maps, the multiplayer maps, are uninspired. And tacked on. I think G4 said they were tacked on or something like that. There's still fun to be had here. The maps are small. Yes, I will say that while I was playing this, look at the arc grenade. Hello, Socom. Hello, Socom. Yeah, Socom arc grenade. Look at that, I died. That dude ran up beside me. I don't know if you saw that, but anyway, the game is still cool. I mean, there's some respawn issues where you can be spawn trapped very quickly. Ain't nothing like a little smoke grenade can't help, and a shotgun, because you will see me get taken down by a shotgun later. One hit quitter status. Anyway, the game is fun. It's kind of hard right now to get a game. People are playing this game enough so you can still enjoy it if you purchased it. The single player is fucking, I like the single player. I think it's really good. Vanquish. This is Sega jump off. I forget the dev name, but I think this engine and Vanquish engine is pretty much the same. And all you Vanquish boys who was crying for a fucking multiplayer, I think this is what it would have been had they stripped it down of some of the sci-fi shit, like the sliding and the slow motion effect. Like, this is what it would have been. And I'm enjoying this. Some of you guys might want to catch it on sale because you probably don't think it's a full-on title. Look at this dude right here. Whoop, roll out. Surprise, surprise. He was probably sniping. Anyway, I like it. You can have two big guns. You can pick up another person's gun and put it on their back. It's claymores out the gate. You have to buy your inventory when you're about to load up. Reminds me of Counter-Strike, and for those console players that never played Counter-Strike, you get like 30 seconds before each round in this game, because Counter-Strike wasn't respawning. Here you get 30 seconds between your respawns to figure out your configuration. If you're gonna add some nano machines, aka perks, pick your sniper class or your gun, and then you can assign a secondary gun or trade your pistol in, and if you're gonna go with smokes, or if you're gonna go with claymores, sticky grenades, whatever, you get 30 seconds to do that. And the only thing I would say, and respawn everything is pretty much cool. In my favorite mode, which is you only live once status, I forget what they call it. Oh, it's like team survival mode. It's team deathmatch, but it's team survival mode, meaning when you die, you stay dead until the next round. And this is where the few things in here makes me feel like SOCOM. Now, not SOCOM 4. Alright, SOCOM what it's supposed to be. And you know, if you might have seen my videos, I'm one person that doesn't believe in aim down the sight for third-person shooters. Um, this game as a multiplayer has definitely uh, put it more in my head than anything else. Because Socom didn't do that. Socom had first-person shooter controls. This game right here has more of the Socom controls of original controls than anything else. What they needed was, you know, when you press triangle to quickly switch between your weapons, your secondary weapon, whatever you decided to be. So you see I just switch my weapons. You know, I press up or left on my screen. Had I pressed triangle, it probably would have been, you know, a little faster. I wouldn't have seen that screen, because that screen does get in the way when you like in the heat of the battle. And you know, then you got the arc, the arc grenade, so you can actually project where it's gonna go. Um, what is missing from SOCOM, where if you just tap the L1 twice, you know, it would have fucking just launched that shit as a quick throw, you know. But it's not a thing of, don't be fooled. I'm not saying like, oh, it should have had that. Like, no, I'm just saying like comparison to the original SOCOM controls, not SOCOM 4. And then they brought in you might see some stuff on the left, like people doing plugs, or people saying sorry, or I need this area defended, you know. That's another SOCOM type thing. You see that blood? Anyway, but I'm really enjoying this multiplayer. It's cool. I'm not telling you like to go fucking rush out and get this is the best fucking multiplayer ever. What I'm saying is, if you play Vanquish, you might want to play this for the story, because of the engine, the story. And then Vanquish was missing a multiplayer aspect, and this is it right here. This is it right here. This is cool. SEGA, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I love you guys, SEGA, but by you guys not, you know, talking about this, or pushing as more as you can, or making developers, giving your developers a fighting chance to make a part 2 of this, and that box art. Oh my god, look at this big ass gun. Hold on. This is a big gun. Yeah, that's a big gun. So and, you know, the box art like literally looks like, you know, what is it, Future Perfect Weapon or something? Look like that kind of shit. Or what was that game that was like a rip off of Streets of Rage? I think it was Fighting Force or some shit like that. Whatever. It's a cheesy box cover. In fact, when you put the game in your PlayStation and you just put it on the XMB bar on the disc, there's some really cool thing that like shows like a little cool art that pops up. That should have been the cover, and then the cover should have been, well, I guess I'd take that as a trade. But anyway, if you're thinking about get this, you know, I say pick it up. If you could catch it at 45 and below, which you're going to, try it. There's a story here, you know, that's worth playing in my opinion. It is a SEGA game, so it still has that feel of like an arcade that you're playing. You know, people were saying like, oh, you know, there's a cheesy one-liners. It's not really a bad thing. So don't let any of those reviewers or how they talk, you know, put it down. They gave it a 7.5 rating. You know, people need to remember that 7.5 is like a 75. It is not a 65. It is, well, it's still worth the purchase. If I never bought a game because people said, oh, a 7.5 is whack, some of the best games I've ever played were a 7.5 rating through IGN, and through GameSpot, and through you know, I guess GamePro's version of a 75 is like maybe 3 stars or something like that, 3.5 stars. But this was my first game, and I think this was cool. I'll be playing for a while. If you want to jump on, hit me up. I'll post a few more videos. And shout out to SegaSauce, SabiSauce. Yeah, shout out to him. He reached out. I reached out to him, and he responded to me, and he told me, you know, we could play together. And I've been rocking with him, and that's my partner in crime right now in this video game. He also posts channels too. He posts to his channel, so I'll leave, you know, a few links below. And yeah, this is your boy Snow Nasty. Corpse Can't Laugh. I'm out. 1.